It's no secret many Australians have a deep and abiding fear of foreign property investors, Chinese property investors in particular. The perception is they've taken over the housing market, forcing prices up, locking out average Aussie buyers. We're definitely a prime target for young Chinese with a few million to spare. And when they go house hunting, they do it in wildly extravagant style. Alex Cullen went along for the ride.
There's a new breed of Chinese immigrant. Young, ultra-rich and keen to spend those riches on property in Australia.
Where in China are you from?
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Yeah, I'm a Shanghai girl.
The Bund. Wow.
Monica Zhao already owns an apartment in the city and is looking to upsize.
So you want to live here permanently?
Yes.
Not just for holidays, but...
Not just for holiday. I'm looking some nice suburb. If the suburb make me feel like comfortable and make me feel like lovely, of course I will move.
Monica's looking around Sydney's exclusive eastern suburbs. This mansion in Dover Heights is being sold by acupuncturist Dr. Stephen Wang.
Nice to meet you, doctor.
You look like a model.
Yeah, because I'm wearing my high shoes. So, yeah, I need to take off my shoes?
Yes.
Okay.
So will we have a look upstairs?
Sotheby's real estate agent Michael Pallier is showing Monica around.
This is another living room.
Okay.
You see the nice color, the lighting?
Yeah.
You change the color.
You're seeing French and Italian?
Yeah, French and
very
Italian.
European.
Yeah, European.
Yeah, with a
it's-
Chinese
Actually, this is
sort of
totally
slant.
European style.
A little bit miss it, Western and Chinese.
Yeah,
combination.
Yeah, combination of Chinese.
For the past 15 years, Monica has divided her time between her businesses in China and Australia.
That one's very expensive.
Her company has developed more than $3 billion worth of properties here. Her son was educated at a prestigious Sydney private school.
Long time ago, when first time coming here, I know the country is beautiful country, but I don't have the feeling I want living here, because I think maybe I'm not ready. But from this year, I have very strong feeling I'm ready.
We're seeing a lot of business women coming here from China. Where are the business men?
It's a good question. The men, they working hard to keep the business style, to keep the lifestyle. But when they move into a different country, I think it's not easy for they can control everything. They have the business in the world. They are very busy.
So you can see the bigger picture on the screen.
Which leaves the women to do the real estate shopping.
Very
The first one, the second one, you have difference. Oh, doctor.
Monica wants to buy big, but also wants to bargain.
The $6.5 million, does that include the furniture?
Oh, 7 million including. 7 million
6.5?
including.
Okay.
But still can discuss the price.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So,
Do you think more of your family will come to Australia?
Yes, some cousin they coming next year. They want to take the children going to high school, and we look after so which suburb we can live together.
Dr. Wang's house didn't suit Monica's taste, but there's plenty more on offer in these high-end suburbs.
You'll keep looking?
I'm keep looking.
And some of the houses bought by the Chinese are breaking all-time real estate records. The Altona mansion in Point Piper, $61.9 million. The Villa Egea in Vaucluse, $52 million. Also in Vaucluse, James Packer's former home, La Mire, the most expensive of all, at $70 million.
We're seeing Packer's house being brought by those Chinese investors. Is this just what's to be expected now?
I'll be honest here, right? I couldn't give a rat's ass about those rich people who have to pay more money because they compete against a Chinese person. Couldn't care less.
Right.
I'm only interested in the poor bugger down the road and who can't afford to pay $1 million in punch bowl.
But does that trickle down is my next question.
No.
Does that...
I do not think it trickles down.
Try telling that to the Australian families at this auction in Melbourne. This city is feeling more upward pressure on prices than any other from Chinese investment. It's not so much the glittering harbourside mansions, more so solid middle-class homes.
You might be thinking the harbour city and the Gold Coast are getting all the foreign attention. They're not a patch on Melbourne. Last year, nearly a quarter of new homes in Victoria was sold to overseas buyers. That is the most of any state.
They've got some money. We say limited English, unlimited bank accounts.
Tim Heaviside from Fletcher's Real Estate has watched the suburb of Box Hill become a favourite for foreign buyers. There are good schools here, and education is the #1 priority for Chinese parents.
Box Hill is an epicentre of mixture of culture. We're seeing a lot of Chinese, Indian, all types of buyers. There are a lot of buildings going up. Box Hill's turning into the Gold Coast without the water.
And in the heart of Box Hill, a Chinese-Australian developer is building this. The 35-storey Sky One. The apartment block will dominate Melbourne's eastern suburban sprawl.
So what we're seeing is Box Hill is like another mini city. That's where Melbourne's going up rather than out.
Here in Victoria, as many as 20% of new houses and apartments are being bought and thought to be left empty. Many of them here in Melbourne CBD. Now, I've been told that foreign buyers, especially the Chinese, don't necessarily want to live in these places or even rent them out. They just want to have them and keep them.
They are looking at buying a property this year and another one the year after, and they just want to continue doing it. And even if they themselves as individuals don't benefit from it, it goes to their children and their broader family.
Mark Burris, the chairman of investment management company Yellow Brick Road, is keeping a close eye
G'day, Mark.
and an open mind on foreign real estate investment here.
It's a welcoming place. Some parts of Europe, you wouldn't see an Asian person, you know, whereas Australia, we have many Asian persons. We are, you know, part of that whole region.
It's drawn a crowd for a reason. These are the ones you want to win. Here's your big chance to win it.
What do you say to that Aussie couple that's at the auction who are competing against more and more Chinese buyers?
That's $2,440,000.
I say those Chinese buyers are local residents, though.
Go another 5, sir.
So they must be local Asians, people here who've got a business here.
Yeah.
Or have migrated to this country.
At $2,460,000.
What do I say? I say they're Australians, and that's the way it is.
Because it's going. So, give me a hand. Congratulations.
Under existing laws, established homes like these can only be bought by residents or foreigners like Monica Zhao.
The people living in Australia, they are very lucky.
Monica's invested more than $5 million here, which qualified her for a special visa.
I'm going to America, Canada, Singapore. I check which country is good for me live, and I found Australia. Here it's safe and smooth, and everyone very friendly. Yes, so I'm coming here.
Brilliant. Okay. And why wouldn't you come here? It's paradise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Chinese have arrived in Australia, here to buy, invest and party. This is Chinese New Year, the country's biggest holiday, and there's plenty to celebrate. It's the perfect time for these cashed-up visitors to try the Aussie lifestyle before they buy.
Thanks for coming, darling. It's not a Chinese invasion. Chinese just love to buy properties. So if they don't buy Australian properties, they will buy Canadian properties, English properties. It's just in the blood. They love to buy properties. So this is probably the area I will be recommending you to live. You got the boy and the girls. All the best schools is around here.
Real estate agent to China's richest movers and shakers, Monica Tu,
Look at so spacious.
is hosting sisters Maggie and Christy Zhao for a week-long whirlwind tour of our best homes
Look at the view.
and our enviable way of life.
Amazing.
Amazing.
And you are very lucky. I think it's a very beautiful day as well.
Why do they want to buy homes here in Australia?
Number one reason, I think, is the lifestyle. China is quite polluted and it's overcrowded. It's such a big population. Secondly, is definitely the education. And 90% of my buyers come from China. They love the school system here. So this one is more like around about $10 million. We're asking for $9 million only.
Monica was born in China, but has lived here for 30 years. She knows what her overseas clients want, and Sydney Harbour has it.
All water. Water means wealth all around you. Come.
Maggie and Christy are young mums and highly successful businesswomen running a Chinese lingerie business.
It's already the top brand in China. It's made in China, but new kind of made in China.
If you buy a house, it's about location.
They're looking for a place to live with their children, who they'd like to enrol at a private school here.
So this is one of the most expensive areas in Australia. Yeah.
Most of people, they would like to have a property like the place like here in Australia.
What's the biggest attraction for you?
A lot of attraction for me. But the biggest, I would think, it's like, I could say it's the open arm for Australian people show to me, Like I've been to different part of the world, Europe and America, but I didn't feel the same feeling. Australian people is so nice. They open their arm to accept the good things.
The Chinese Australian dream.
I'm selling a Chinese Australian lifestyle. Yeah, you can call that a dream. So everybody have a dream, and Chinese dream have an amazing Australian lifestyle.
Then the sisters are off on a luxury shopping spree.
So Elizabeth Taylor, one of the gorgeous Hollywood divas, owns 3 of these. So this is an innovative design of Bulgari, and the value of this one is $124,000.
124,000. Yes.
So the value of this piece is $430,000.
430,000. Yeah, I like this blue color.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, aren't they?
You had too much. Let me try on this.
It's all about looking the part at Monica's Chinese New Year party,
Isn't this lovely?
It is lovely.
Wow.
where no expense is spared.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual Black Diamonds Chinese New Year celebration.
Are there billionaires with a B here tonight?
Yeah, there's one. There's one.
I think I just spoke.
There's not one.
I think I just spoke to one.
You look $1 billion tonight.
Stop it.
Why have an event like that? Why have a party like that?
Enjoyment, having fun is always part of my business. We're business people. Of course, it's very good for business. Yeah.
And this is your father?
27-year-old Baron Lee and his father, Chairman Lee, are behind the biggest apartment complex in the country, called Jewel, on the Gold Coast.
Because Australia is such a tremendous country, we're now expanding to Australia.
And it's where Maggie and Christy are off to next.
Gold Coast is a magnificent city with 57 kilometers of beachfront. Here you can see outside. So Jewel is located in a very unique position, exactly halfway between Surfers Paradise and Broad Beach.
This mega development will be finished in 2019. The appeal of these new apartments is that Maggie and Christy don't need a special investor visa. There's nothing stopping them snapping up as many new apartments as they want, because their money creates jobs.
Our tradies are doing brilliantly in the last 4 or 5 years, and I think they've been dragging the economy along. That's one place where we have had growth.
So you're saying open the doors even wider?
My view.
Right. Okay.
But restrict what they can buy.
Yeah.
So We should be opening the doors for non-residents to invest in property in this country where it helps build jobs.
Maggie, nice
Lovely
to meet you.
Maggie.
Nice to meet you, Christy.
Lovely to meet you, Christy. Ladies, come on through.
Okay.
Waiting in the dual display room is
Sales Director Lucas Wilson.
Now have a look at this. This is what you've come all this way to see. The 3 towers. 512 apartments. 169 hotel suites. 6-star hotel. 130 metres of absolute beachfront.
the cheapest apartment, a 1-bedroom studio for $680,000. The most expensive, the penthouse for a whopping $20 million.
So, ladies, this is the best project on the Gold Coast, if not the world.
Lucas has all the best lines.
And also it's matched for Chinese style cooking thing.
Yes, well, you can fit your wok there, absolutely.
Are these Chinese buyers coming down here in droves?
They are. We're situated right here in Surfers Paradise to capture a lot of the Chinese buyers. The Chinese at the moment are the ones with all the cash, so we're happy to have them.
It's been quite a week for Maggie and Christy.
I like it. I normally don't wear so high heel, but I really love it.
Now, you've done business and play here, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah, I keep reminding her, stop doing that. We wouldn't be able to carry everything.
These wealthy young businesswomen could live anywhere in the world.
This is like your dream place.
Monica too just hopes they choose to live in Australia.
So if you belong to this place, so you mean to be here.
Could you live here?
Yeah, live here. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so right now. The food and the environment and the people, very nice. Very true. Yeah, very nice. We can stay here. Yeah, we could think about that.
I love here.
Me too. Smile. Hi.
The federal government has promised to clamp down on foreign property investors. We'll see how effective that is after the actual legislation is passed.